Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my pumpkin spice hot cocoa bombs. It's so simple and the only ingredient you're going to need is chocolate, but it is very important you don't use any chocolate like chocolate chips by the brand Nestle. Those won't work for these. You need chocolate that hardens up, and the one that does it for me is MERCKENS. MERCKENS is a really good brand. You can purchase it. I'm going to leave all the links down below as to where I purchased my stuff. If not, you can always use almond bark from Walmart or Target. They work great as well for this purpose. I do not suggest using Wilton or the other brand by Michael's. It's just the flavor of it is not good, especially the cocoa flavor, like just a chocolate flavor from Wilton's tastes really off. I mean, once you try these, you're going to see the difference of the quality. And the Michael's one, I just feel like it's very thick, same as the Wilton, and it will definitely take hours for you to even finish your cocoa bomb. So for best quality as far as taste and consistency of it, I do suggest MERCKENS, or like I said, the one from Walmart works great as well, and it has great taste. I've tasted the one from Target as well, and it works great. Right now, right here, I have the one from Target, but I'm obviously going to order a little bit more from MERCKENS, and I do suggest stocking up on chocolate because last year I did sell these, and it was to the point I would start stressing out because I literally couldn't find chocolate anywhere. And these have gotten really popular since last year, and I'm pretty sure this year is going to be another hit, and you know there's not going to be chocolate anywhere. So you're also going to need this pumpkin spice cocoa. These come in little envelopes. They're already obviously like seasoned with everything in there, and I got these from Target. You can also make it from scratch. Just use regular old milk chocolate, cocoa powder, and then you add pumpkin spice seasoning into it. It normally comes like the brand McCormick, has really good quality, but they are kind of expensive if you purchase in person. I think it's like $6, like the one I grabbed from Safeway, and I just realized that Amazon has a bigger bottle for $15. So I'll link that down below, and you can just add as much or as intense a flavor that you want it. Or if not, you can, if you also can't find pumpkin seasoning, you can make it at home. So I'm gonna leave a recipe down below just in case in your local grocery store you can't find already made pumpkin spice cocoa powder. So you're also going to need marshmallows and just your little molds. Like I said, I'll link down everything down below for you to be able to purchase. So obviously last year I did cocoa bomb videos, but I didn't do them in English. So just so you guys are aware, these are the full mold of cocoa bombs. Normally they come like 8 in a single mold, but I cut them individually just because it is easier. Obviously, when you're making this for as a business, you need to find ways to be more efficient and faster. And I realized that this works best for me. Personally, I was never able to do the first coat, second coat. I just think that takes forever, and it's just way too time consuming to the point I don't think it's worth it. You got to find something that's fast, because obviously the more bombs you can get through, the more orders you can take equals more money. So I just add, this is around, I'm guessing a teaspoon, but I put a heaping teaspoon into each one. I just make sure it's covered completely on all the edges, and that's literally it. I don't do a second coat. I think one heaping teaspoon is more than enough. It's probably a tablespoon measure. I don't know. Like I said, I just use my spoon. It's much easier. You pop them in the freezer until they're completely set. I want to say it takes 3 minutes. Sometimes my freezer like turns off. It's not like full speed. I don't know. It's just something my freezer does, and sometimes it does take 5 minutes. But they should be ready in no time as well. So to release them, they are actually really easy to do. I just go from one corner to the other. I personally don't like stretching them out all around and then releasing them from the mold, because I feel like sometimes it potentially cracks if you're not careful with it. So my preferred way is just literally grabbing from one corner to the other. They don't stick. They're not hard to take off if they're completely set. Obviously, if you're impatient, you take them out a little bit before and it still wasn't completely set, you are going to have smudge of chocolate. I also try not to really touch them a lot because you will leave fingerprints in your hot cocoa bombs, which will not give a good presentation towards the end. So just work fast, and I just literally leave them on the wax paper. For decoration, you can do whatever you want. Definitely, you can go more out. I feel like mine is really, really simple, but this is one thing you have to keep in mind. I would have done, I don't know, a pumpkin slice, something like a pumpkin pie slice decoration on top. It'd look really, really cute. But now just imagine doing that times 300 times. Obviously, it's very different doing just half dozen for your family than doing for as a business. So you want to choose something efficient. It still looks nice. I just did the simple crisscross because I do plan on doing obviously other fall flavors, and I feel like those are going to have a little bit more toppings, or that's just what I'm imagining right now. So I definitely feel like it'll even out. Yes, these are simple, but the other ones I feel like, I don't know, they'll combine really good. So just think of that when you're doing the decoration. You can obviously add some sprinkles, but like I said, I am going to offer some other flavors, and those flavors I will probably put some sprinkles on the other one. So I definitely don't want to have everything with sprinkles because then it looks tacky. Remember, sometimes less is more. Also, I did put this plate in the microwave for 2 minutes. You just want to make sure it's hot. It's much easier than doing it over the heat. I personally feel like you just want to smooth out all the edges. That way they close completely without any holes in between. You also want to make sure that you leave them all around for the same time, because if not, some will be smaller. So what happens if one shell is smaller, typically the top won't fit on top anymore. It'll overlap it and it won't close properly. So always having nice clean edges makes it look more professional towards the end. It's just presentation is key to whenever you're doing anything for business. So right here, what I did, I just added half an envelope of these cocoa mixes. I personally feel like a full envelope is just way too much for me personally, since the shell itself is chocolate. So it's up to you. I suggest you try it both ways, and you're going to see it's very chocolatey when using the full envelope. So this little packet, like I said, I got it from Target, comes with 8 envelopes, and you'll get 16 bombs out of there. As well, to just put the top, I do put it in the plate again, just so they can have smooth edges all around. Now to package it, I do it really simple. I just use these clear containers. They're cupcake containers. They work really well. I did this last year and plan to do so this year as well. You can also use those white boxes, put shredded paper, but they can potentially move around more. And especially, like I said, if you don't close them right, the cocoa mix will actually be coming out. And overall, they can still potentially move even if they're closed all together. And I don't know, I feel like it's more of a hassle for the client itself. So I really like using these. These won't move. I do plan on putting a little sticker. There's stickers that have instructions of cocoa bombs. You can get them on Etsy. They're really, really cute. There's also on Amazon. I will link everything down below where you can purchase. I do offer singles, half dozens, and full dozens. They all have a different price. My single hot cocoa bomb is $6, and half dozen $30, and full dozen $50. Like I said, I'll list everything down below in the description box so you can purchase it yourself and do them. I think they're a really nice treat. Fun for the kids, but like I said, if you want to use it for business, this is a really good option. It tastes really good. By the way, the smell of the cocoa powder itself, when I smelled it, it was terrible. I don't know if it's my pregnancy hormones. I am 6 months pregnant almost, and to me it smelled gross. And I was like, I love pumpkin spice, but just the smell of it was just way too much for me. But when I actually tasted it, it was really, really good. It wasn't as intense flavor as I thought it was going to be. So that was definitely a plus for me. I hope you guys try this out at home and let me know if you did do them. You can send me a picture on my Instagram. I'll link it down below. See you next time. Bye-bye.